right, first question. I know you tested here, your first test a couple while back, but what can you bring from that to into this weekend?
Knowing the track, understanding how to warm the tires, the tire fall off that comes with it, all that stuff is you understand it in theory, but until you feel it and know how to put your senses to it is a different animal. So I feel like I have that working for me. Granted, the two test sessions I did here were before the season started, so I'm very eager to get on track and go through the areas on the circuit here that challenged me and just see where I'm at, because it's a good yardstick, measuring stick in my growth.
And going into the first session, what do you feel are some of like the biggest questions that you want to kind of address as the session kind of goes on?
Just fine tuning my commitment level in certain turns. The mid speed and high speed turns. The potential of this car is so much higher than what I've grown up racing that it's been hard to trust that. So that's really my first point of interest as we hit the track and get going. Is turn turn 3, turn 4, turn 6. Is my bravery where it needs to be.
And on the fitness side of things, how have you had to adjust just mentally and physically preparing for a race compared to when you were in NASCAR?
I've especially in the last 10, 15 years, being prepared physically has been a part of my routine and has been very helpful in a lot of ways. So, the dedication to it was there. It was just figuring out what I need to do for this discipline. And the great people at PitFit, based in Indianapolis, Indiana, work with a lot of drivers, and I jumped into their program, and they've honestly had me ready to go. So much different muscle group being used, a lot higher heart rate for a shorter duration. So I've really changed my entire program around, and they've done a great job helping me with that.
How have you been able just to learn from guys like Dixon or even newer drivers like an Alex Pillow, just with IndyCar racing in general?
Yeah, they've been a huge help for me. Not to mention, it's been great just to deepen my friendship with Scott and get to know Alex, get to know Marcus. So it's really been an enjoyable experience and just a very fortunate resource to have. In driving at CGR, there are many examples of that with just the knowledge and experience within the company.
And final question, just with the team going forward, how do you want to just, especially in the off season, how do you want to continue to just get meshed together well with the team, and what are your goals that you want to have going into next season as well?
Yeah, to really just look into my own issues, if you will, and figure out how to get better. And with the simulator, with some testing that we'll have, hopefully I can run in next year's IMSA endurance races. All of that's just logging laps in high downforce cars that I have very little experience in. So taking advantage of everything that's available to me, and it's kind of limited due to the rules, but max all of that out and then have some good downtime with the family. Those are my off-season goals.